Hey guys, Challenge Roth is nearly 2 weeks ago, and it did take me quite some time to reflect on everything that I experienced around this crazy race. We came straight from St. Moritz to Roth, and the differences couldn't have been bigger. St. Moritz was this quiet mountain place, and then Roth was already in race week, so busy, so crowded, and you could just feel that something big is heating up. And I got excited just when my feet touched the Franken ground for the first time. Overall, my Roth experience was so great. The spectators are amazing, the volunteers are the best, the race organization was great. It was also super cool to see the improvements on the motor, fairness and safety side. We definitely had less motors. I had a very lonely and fair race, and I heard the same from my other competitors. So big thumbs up for that. And also from the atmosphere side, I think this is what we want to experience. And if you're looking for a bucket list race and maybe the greatest experience, go check out Roth. And many thanks to everyone there, the whole area. Everyone made us feel welcome, and that was just something I've never experienced in such a way before. For me personally, I think for the future I need to find maybe a little bit of a better balance between, soaking it all in and doing all the appointments, but then also finding enough time to calm down, focus, and maybe collect enough energy for race day. But this is also a learning curve and an experience I never had before. So looking forward to do it better in the future. So my race week started with setting up the expo for our coaching company KickassSports. We had a booth there for the first time, so that was also quite exciting. But everything worked out well. We had a great team, and I would say the whole expo was great success. Also the team came on race course to cheer everyone on, and I would say they definitely won the award of the best cheering squad. But we also had a special motto for Challenge Roth, which was faster with gelato. So we created some ice cream together with a local ice company, OK Cool, and my nutrition sponsor MON Sports. So we made protein ice cream, chocolate and mango flavor with amino acids, and I'm over the moon. It tasted so good, and hopefully I will get it delivered to my home in the future. And maybe you also got a taste of it as well, and let us know if you liked it. Just a side note, we also have a special coaching project for Roth 2024. You will get an entry slot, and I can tell you there are not many left. And a full year of coaching, a full year of nutrition sponsored by MON Sports. Castelli is involved, a course check with Sebi is involved, some educations are involved. So overall, I would say it's the perfect preparation package. If you're interested in one of those spots, check out the infos below. We would be so happy to welcome you in our team. And but now let's dive into the race. Race morning was beautiful, perfect weather, a bit chilly, but the sun came out, and there were already so many people on the canal, on the bridges, next to the transition area. It was really hard to find a spot to do the warm-up and find a bit of calmness before the gun went off. But it was definitely something I've never experienced before. So I tried to stick to my pre-race rituals, like warming up and finding focus, activating my body for the start. And it was a wetsuit swim, and I was happy about that, especially because of the outside temperature. It was still cold, so I think that would have been hard to do a water start without wetsuit. I had a good start until I suffered big time, and unfortunately I then lost the contact to the group. And I then focused on myself. That's the best thing you can do. You always need to stay in the moment and give everything you have, no matter what happens around you. So I knew I didn't have my best swim, but it was still all right. But I saw that I took Anne with me on my feet, and I decided I really want to get rid of her, so she can't just sit on my back wheel for the bike ride. So I tried to go out hard, and that worked. So I think basically we all pretty much had to work for ourselves. Unfortunately, I wasn't with Chelsea. That was something I was hoping for. I mean, over the bike part, a few things didn't work out as expected. First of all, it was seeing that Daniela had such a massive lead, and the lead was growing with every K. And at some point, I really had difficulties to believe it. It just felt I wasn't really part of the race anymore. And to be honest, the bike part was mentally quite challenging because I didn't feel super good. That was one thing. But then the other thing was feeling like I'm not part of the race anymore. And I know Daniela had like this magical super day. I really needed to refocus and especially focus on myself. And I think I managed that well. It was absolutely amazing to see all the spectators on the course. Riding up Solara Hill was sick. I never experienced something like this in my life before. I just can say thank you to everyone who came out there to give us this experience, and also to all the volunteers on course who really made sure we get all the bottles. That was just overall a really great experience. But from my inside perspective and my performance, I had a rather hard time on the bike. But looking back, I think I did my best, and the level we have at female racing at the moment, and especially with Daniela having a great day, it just shows how our sport is developing, and it was still really cool to be in that race and to experience it. So coming off the bike, I caught up with Chelsea and Fenella. So also Anne was just close behind me. So everything was close together except of Daniela in the front and then Lisa in between. Having a run battle was actually something I did prepare for. It did came a bit different than expected. I got rid of Fenella, and then I was on my own on the canal. But of course on the turnarounds I saw that I'm chased down by Chelsea and Anne, who had really good runs. I tried to go with them when they came by, but it was really hot by that time. And in the past I never had like amazing runs in the heat. So I decided to stay within myself, do my pacing, do everything I can to have the best overall performance for myself. And it helped massively to have Philipp and Chris as my own supporters on the race course. In Roth, you are allowed to get personal assistance on the run, like they can hand you ice and cold drinks. And of course, that helped a lot. Thanks to both of them. I think over the run, it did play out well that I focused on myself, and I did let Anne go, I did let Chelsea go, but I think after 30k the race turned around a bit again, and I got closer to Chelsea again. Unfortunately, she suffered a lot, but this is also part of long distance racing. The race is over at the finish line, and it's always worth to fight until that finish line because you never know what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, the race for the victory was gone. The race for second place was super tough. Anne was running super well as always. So I'm very proud that I came in third. It was a tough day for me. It's a tough course in Roth. Don't underestimate the run course. It's quite hilly, and those climbs towards the end, they can definitely break or make you. But yeah, it's something I enjoy. So overall, I would say the marathon is a great experience also because there are so many spectators out there. So from that perspective, it was definitely the best experience I ever had. I think if I have the chance to come back and then also feel better in the race, this is just the best experience you can have. So I can just imagine how it was for Daniela to have this magical day and then win this race with the whole setup. I think that's, yeah, as a triathlete, maybe the best experience you can have. Yes, I did expect that the world record will be broken. I think we saw spectacular performances from Magnus and of course Daniela. And I don't think that on my best day would have come close to Daniela's performance. I mean, maybe that's why she's the GOAT, and I think she really added a lot of motivation to all the other female athletes out there. Looking at the board that her supporter Maggie showed to her, I think we can all now go back to work and work really hard so we can make up some time and hopefully be actual competitors for her in Hawaii. And this is definitely something I will focus on now. So my next goal is have a good performance, or maybe my best performance of the year at the Ironman World Championships in Hawaii in October. And I feel recovered now. My Whoop says I stayed in the green for the whole week, so that means I'm ready to go again. And also my mind tells me I'm looking forward to work out again. I'm ready, I'm motivated, and hopefully Philipp will give me some training in the next future. I'm ready. But for the next weeks, I will stay back home. I really enjoy to be home, and we have great training facilities around. I'm looking forward to some great riding in the Odenwald area, and I will keep you posted about my future race plans until Hawaii. So I also prepared a little giveaway for you guys. I will give away a signed Challenge Roth, so my swim cap and my bib number, and you will also get a nice card. So 2 giveaways for 2 winners, and in order to win this, I want you to write in the comments what I need to do, what you think I need to do in order to close the gap to Daniela. Please be kind, be nice with me, and be creative. Have fun, and I will announce the winners in the next video.